Okay guys, you're not going to believe what happened. My friend who lives in Japan and works for Nintendo actually got his hands on a prototype of the future Nintendo NX controller and sent it to me. Crazy, right? As you can see, this is a bit of a weird controller as there are virtually no face buttons. However, if you push this button, which seems to be designed to turn on or off the display and touchscreen at will, the entire interface appears. Now, if you're wondering what there are weird utility things on top, well, that's part of the development tool, so ignore that. And it doesn't look very pretty, but my friend assured me that this is just a prototype interface, and Nintendo have not hired professional graphic designers just yet. As you can see, it's really retro. There's just with the D-pad and the 4 colored buttons, even in an 8-bit font, though I'm not sure if that's the final, just made for fun. But as you can see, there are these circles in the center of both of them, which I think act as circle analog pads, which is a pretty genius concept if you ask me. Though nothing works, and I think that's because the interface is not interactive yet. You have to connect it to a computer with a development kit installed in order to make it work. So you're not seeing any movement, and you're not seeing any interaction if I press or anything like that. Also, there seems to be a headphone jack on here. I'm not sure why is that, and a micro USB port on here. I'm not sure what's that for either, but I'm not sure how comfortable it is to hold with that. Of course, it could change, so no guarantees here. And I'm not exactly sure what this button does. It looks like some kind of volume thing. I'm not even sure myself. And my favorite feature, let me just lock this, is that if you look on the back, by the way, there's this confidential sign, which I find pretty hilarious because it's not confidential anymore, is that this thing right here is actually a touchpad designed to simulate the L and R button, at least according to what we know. And in fact, the thing is, it's actually removable. But I actually have to pause the camera because it's pretty difficult to do by one hand. As you can see, this thing is removable, and certain components are exposed. Not sure what's with the camera, and it seems like Motorola is going to supply the batteries for this thing. In fact, there are connectors here, if you look at here, this area, which I think is for the touchpad, which once again I can't test at all. So, yeah, this is pretty much the prototype controller. I don't know if this is going to be the end result, but considering how late we are in development, and considering that the previous leak was also something similar with basically no face buttons, it's safe to assume that Nintendo chose this path, and we're not going to see anything different from that. Well, anyway, that's about as much as I know and have. I know there's going to be a Nintendo Direct today, but I doubt they're going to announce anything. Though my friend, the one who works at Nintendo, yes, apparently found out that there's going to be deeper development in September this year. Anyway, thanks for watching, and tell me in the comments what you think about this new NX leak.